All right, welcome everyone to the final 8 Tribal Council. First of all, congratulations on making it 2/3 of the way through this game. That is pretty good. So got some questions. Matt, the past couple votes have been like pretty, not quite unanimous, but they've been pretty close to unanimous. How do you think this vote's gonna shake out? Like, are we seeing, like, is that the start of a trend that's gonna continue into the end game, or do you think there's still some shaking up left to do?
I think I was thinking about this on the way over because I was like, I want to say something intelligent and tribal. So I think the way I was thinking about it is that it just seems like every single vote is like a new game of musical chairs, and it's just about like trying to find a spot as soon as the music stops, or else like suddenly everyone's in a chair. That chair being they're all voting you out, and then you're like standing up. So I feel like it's like voting blocks every time, except each time the voting block consists of everyone except for the person getting voted out.
Madison, how much do you think that this whole sort of musical voting, as I'm gonna call it, is a result of either like the pre-merge and how that was the war zone and it was sort of a more scrambly dynamic, or the people or the alliances, or just the early merge that's already happened? Like, what do you attribute this sort of type of strategy to?
All of it, honestly, all of it. It's like I think the war zone kind of made us all like be in this mindset with each other and just kind of our relationships with each other of just being like, all right, like we have like 2 seconds to like decide to vote, and like it's a new person like every time, and everything's fucked up all the time. So it kind of like forced us into the same mindset that I think is carried on towards marriage. We just have more solidified relationships with people, so like we're all kind of like set in our minds as to who we do and don't want to vote, but then like we still have like the scramble dynamic. It's a whole mess, but I like the idea of musical voting. I think that's a really good way of putting it because that's what it feels like every time.
Cohen, so congratulations on immunity. So as the person who's won immunity, you obviously have a seat that you're going to be sitting at the end of at least this round of musical voting. So how much influence do you think immunity is, especially as we get further and further into the game? How much influence do you think the person who has immunity has over who else gets a chair at the end of the day?
Well, like if I didn't have immunity, like I'd be like, it might put me into a situation where I'd have to like push someone else out of the chair, or like steal a chair from someone. But since I have immunity, I get to actually sit in my chair like a king, like a with a like the King of England or something, Queen of England. I don't know. And it's good to have immunity, especially this late in the game, because when tribal councils are dwindling in numbers, it's kind of scary being not immune.
Yeah. So, Minor, as I'm just taking this whole musical voting thing and running with it. I love it. So as the numbers are getting further down, also you start to have to look at getting to the end and also winning at the end. So that's either sitting against 2 people who you think you can beat, or sitting in front of a jury who you think will win or give you the win. So how much is that affecting the who you're pushing into and out of chairs in this musical voting?
Okay, hopefully there's not that much like background noise.
Okay.
Um, I I haven't thought that much about it because I'm just hoping I have a chair. um, but yeah, I guess getting closer to it, to the end, you have to see like who you want to sit next to you. But we're still pretty far. But people could start be people could start thinking about it now.
Nice. So Timmy, what this round specifically do you think it takes to get a chair?
I guess just making sure you're talking to the right people and that I guess you have all your I don't know analogies. Just making sure that like you're talking to like the right people and that like you're saying things that like well, I mean no, you're talking to the right people and you know you can trust them and just pretty much knowing what you're doing and staying solid with that.
Nice.
I'd like to interject, Timmy, that while you were saying all of that, my boyfriend, who was just voted out of another game, was like,
So Devin, we've seen definitely a couple back and forths throughout this merge, even with the whole musical voting. It seems like there's been a little bit of back and forth between who's in power this week to that week to whatever week. So how do you know coming into this late middle merge who are the right people that you can talk to and trust?
I think we've all talked about it, like the whole musical chairs thing is, I think it changes round to round. You have your people who you think, oh man, these people are controlling the game. But then the next round you're like, wait, maybe I was off. Maybe it wasn't them and it was this group of other people. So you really just have to keep your options open. Don't really close yourself off to anything. You may feel like you're working with the right group of people, and then all of a sudden you're like, maybe this wasn't the right group of people. So you really have to approach it to see, especially with us coming close to the end, are these the people that I want to be with at the end, or are these people that I want to be sitting in front of at the end? So you have to make that decision.
All right. Well, I feel like that's a pretty good place to cap off Tribal Council. If anybody has anything left to say, left to air out before we get to the votes. All right. So I will, just like always, I will count down from 10 to 0. You have this time to cast or change your votes. Once I reach 0, all votes will be locked. So let's get to it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'll go get the votes. You have each other to keep yourselves company now.
how's everybody doing?
Minor, how's the IHOP?
It's good.
Hey, I was with that IHOP.
I want IHOP. That sounds so good.
Then she was
Yeah, I got pancakes and fries.
Pancakes and fries. It's a combination.
Yeah.
It's really nice in there. It's like a nice wall.
Go on.
Very bright.
Yeah.
It's very loud.
like purposely eating off camera.
Mhm.
All right, I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it now, would be the time to do so. All right, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the chat immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Matt. Second vote, Ian. Third vote, Matt. Fourth vote, Ian. Tied 2 votes Matt, 2 votes Ian, 4 votes left. Fifth vote, Matt. Sixth vote, Matt. Seventh vote, Ian. And the 21st person voted out and the sixth member of our jury will be decided in a revote. This final vote is for Ian. So everyone, you must vote for Matt or Ian ASAP. Matt and Ian, you will not be allowed to vote. Your votes are due ASAP.
I am back, Jeff. My internet timed out. What did I miss?
There is a 4-4 tie between Matt and Ian. Your revotes are due ASAP.
Oh boy. We're gonna do some more musical chairs. I hope the next challenge is musical chairs.
I would cry.
The Veal wants me to sing for you guys, but that's not happening.
Best to just keep them out of the room during the party. It did not work out. What did you wear, man? Yeah.
Monty, I like your books.
Thank you.
You can see what they are.
Do you have any Harry Potter?
I do, but they're all out of frame.
Yeah, he has Leah and then the fifth wave. I think. Yeah.
I can't even see. I don't got my glasses on, so I can't even see what the books are. I see 725 though. Not sure if that's a clock or a book.
That's a clock.
Oh. I knew that. What song do we do for musical chairs?
Oh, what song did I make you do the music video to?
It's an Ariana Grande song, I think. Just like
Yeah.
breathing or something.
Breathing.
Yeah, we'll do that one then.
That's how I feel right now.
Someone got a Skype notification.
Hello.
There is drama on the Snapchat. Someone said someone looks like a bowling ball, and all hell broke loose.
That was me at Violet Beauregard.
So me, being the innocent bystander, is just making bowling ball puns. Saying, better not strike out or I'm not gonna spare you. I'd rather be a bowling ball than a pinhead.
All right, I have the results. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the chat immediately. I will read the votes. First vote, Ian. Second vote, Matt. Third vote, Ian. Fourth vote, Matt. Tied 2 votes Matt, 2 votes Ian, 2 votes left. 4th vote. Ian. 21st person voted out, Tumblr Survivor Kuwait, and the 6th member of our jury, Ian. Ian, the tribe has spoken, and it is time for you to go. Well, congratulations on making Final 7, all of you. This game, as I've said for the past couple of rounds, just keeps on getting more and more intense. You guys are in the home stretch. There's only a little bit left to play. I will not be posting your immunity challenge because, as you all remember, we will be having a live immunity challenge tomorrow night. So I will see you guys all then.
Wait, what time?
Normal time.
Okay.
Yes. All right. See you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.